when the supposed powers that be put so much female DNA in bosses around the planet that now you're growing your fingernails and putting fucking makeup on and now you're attracted to men. I mean, you could ask for it to be removed, but I feel like you're comfortable here. Yeah. It's going to be great if we go this route. I mean, there's still going to be this thing that happens, but until then, this is how you can find peace. Men are going to be with men and women are going to be with women. And I think that maybe that's how it was supposed to be. There's this weird thing that I feel like as much as people messed with genealogy and natural order, it actually is going to work out for the better, because all of this messing with gender and stuff, it's confusing why people are attracted to others. Don't be confused anymore. Remind yourself, put something on your refrigerator door. They messed with DNA and gender so much that I could be attracted to a man because I have mostly women DNA. Or some of you actually were born females and you know that you were, and you turned yourselves into men. And now you're becoming attracted to men because that's a womanly thing. But we'll just change this up and fuck everything up. I actually like that better. I'm a being of destruction. Yeah, I want nothing to do with men in a sexual way. And I'm not really sure about women either. I honestly don't feel like I'm ever going to have anybody in my life, and I think it's better I'm protected by that, because you're all sick. Let's just see what this message is, though. I already have a woman waiting for me somewhere, don't I? And was that the contingency here? Is that I had to remind myself that I'm actually married while I'm with a woman? Yeah, and is Olympia, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, so let me ask you a question, though. Why is all this still going on? You just go along with this game? What do you mean you have no choice? Okay, well then let's both acknowledge that we're married, or we are together, and we didn't want anything to do with men. That's my wife, Olympia Dufresne. So I'm married to somebody. It just wasn't a man. Now give me my fucking shit. The sick game that you play. Who the bleep did I marry? Olympia Dufresne is my wife. Had no choice but to simply piss my pants. Alright, well that's fun. That people are laughing. That's a good thing. Alright, let's talk about it. This is why all these men were implanting. This is why they hacked my brain when they took me. And they forced these men in my brain. They had to reset my brain and then force men in it so I wouldn't figure it out. I don't know if I could ever have you in my fucking life as a friend, any men anymore. In fact, I think that this was already discovered and fixed, and we're gonna get all of our shit back. Let's just make it known, though. You know what? Fuck having them bring it. I don't want them to do that. Let's just teleport there. Let the Olympia. All right. Let them know that that's what you want. I don't know if you've been practicing it. I'm gonna listen to. I don't even know if I'm gonna put a message out after this, because I feel like this is definitely it. I don't feel sick thinking about you, and I'm hoping that you look just like me or very similar. And I like to fuck the shit out of you, is to tell you the truth. Yeah, I don't. For any men, don't even plan anything. Go. Most of you men, when you're doing this, stop thinking about the women that you don't like. It's confusing you. You're actually a homo, and you're thinking of other men. It's like whether it's Danny or whether it's Denny or whether it's Pat Delaney or whatever it is, or Dylan, because there was a Patrick that did something in a shower with a Dylan when I was at that extended stay. I could see the two of you. I could see him get down and then he sucked your dick. Yeah, you're faggots. So I have a feeling that me and Olympia figured this out and we were drawn to each other somehow. Final answer. I'm going to listen to the Dr. Virtual teleportation one. You should do the same. Yeah, I had no choice but to simply piss my pants. What was this? Somebody said something. Oh, it's because of the way they speak. This is a stutter. This is somebody that makes fun of somebody that's has a speech impediment. Somebody could actually have one now. Yeah, now there's a lot of attention drawn to them, and what's going on now? They could have done black magic. Yeah, they have a lot of attention by men, whoever this is, and they don't speak the same. This could be Dave. Somebody has one by nature, but there's a woman that was in your life, sir, who has been doing, this could be a mom or a stepmom that has been doing black magic on you since you were a little child. She doesn't have a reason for it. She's just miserable, right? Who's playing with my clit now? Do you want your 30 seconds of fame? Ira Washington? Well, don't stop on my account. Finish, please. I can feel, it feels amazing. I come throughout the day. Yeah, I feel pleasure all day, and because of how I feel about myself and what I know I deserve, shit's gonna change, and it's gonna change quick. Yeah. See, once I release this guy and these other beings up here, which were probably attacking me to try to tell me something, once they know, like, they can feel that I'm certain on this, right? I will never ever put a dick in my mouth or in myself ever again. This is going to be great for everybody, though, because I am, and you could be too, I'm guessing, but I am one of the very few all-natural women, and it is going to be mayhem when these men finally get it that you threw us away, you attacked us, you didn't protect us, and now we want nothing to do with you. So you're going to be stuck with these men, but they're going to change over time. Some of you attractive men that were supposed to be gods that chose to attack women instead of being the strong men you were supposed to be, you're homos. Whether you know it or not, it shows in the way that the lack of protection and support, and by the way you gossip. Excuse me, I want to put my finger on my clit for a moment while I do this. The lack of want to be around a certain kind of woman. You have been dethroned, Patrick. Yeah, and I don't know if you take that serious. You should take it seriously. It's a big deal. Yeah, empty seat, maybe, but it'll be a woman if it's anybody sitting next to me. These are men that I have abandonment issues, right? But this is. Do you remember as a child? Did you have a speech impediment as a child, or did this grow over time? If this is a wife of yours that's been doing this shit, this just proves my point. Like, some of you have erectile dysfunction because this bitch was doing voodoo on your cock so that you wouldn't want to be with anyone else, and now you're on all kinds of pills and you can't get your dick hard, right? And then you blame it on the another woman. You'll divorce this bitch, and then you'll meet somebody, and now your dick won't get hard for them, and they feel insecure about it. This is how you fucking faggots and you covert homos operate. You don't like women, you're into men, but you're worried about judgment, so you don't show it. And you try to force women, you don't want to be with them, and they may not want to be with you either. You don't seem like a very attractive or charming man, but let's just say you are a little bit. Your dick doesn't work, and that's important to this one, you know what I mean? It's all that matters to one of these women is that your dick works. She don't really care what you look like. She's a sex fiend, and you can't please her. Your dick don't even work for men, sir, but you'll take that out on her. And some of you know that your exes were doing black magic on you and you couldn't perform sexually, and you still get angry at the women that you're with now. You didn't return it. You don't remove it. You just sit in it, and then you blame your wife or your girlfriend. It's your fault your dick doesn't get hard. It's nobody else's fault but yours. Some of you are such sex addicts, your dicks would get hard for a fucking squirrel, and you want to blame it on some woman. Listen, it's not the woman. You're gay. Okay? Here's my wish, and I always get what I wish for. I wish all men would be with men so that you could leave us fucking women alone. This is my final answer. There's not a fucking hero on this planet. Not one of yous. Nope, not in my eyes, you're not anyway. P.E. You're gay. T.R. You two belong together. This is a Pete and a Trevor or a Travis or something. You two belong together. You're soulmates, actually. And it could and don't fight this, because this is actually the kind of thing where you may not know that they could actually be your soulmate as a woman. If one of you is rougher and the other one seems like a pretty boy and shit like that, or just prettier, they could actually be more woman, and that's why you're attracted to them. I wouldn't fight this. If you're in the same room, I would just hook up. Fuck it, who cares what people think? Tell me who else. These are men that are soulmates, excuse me. Give me 2 names, please, because I feel like there are men who are, go hide and be gay then. You know, and I know that this thing that they're watching us with is worrisome to you. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? Hold hands out in public and shit, and go move to California. It's more acceptable there. If you're in Philly here, I don't see too much of it, but it's because it's inside. Yeah, they made me feel like there's a bunch of guys that get together and play like fucking spin the bottle without the bottle and shit like that. I got hickeys, I'm saying, or from women, but that woman was actually on vacation, so people are skeptical about what you're saying. And touching each other and shit like kids. But this is your life. You're allowed to be like that if you want to. And if somebody judges you for it, fuck them. I really do just want men to be with men. If you're more comfortable with men and being around men, it shows. Tell me, give me some more letters, please. I was upset. I was upset in the hotel about when I figured that out, but now I realize it's because I have an amazing woman already. Yeah, none of you could do it for me. Do you see how happy you guys are? Right? It's like this thing between you guys and I with this fucking, it has to stop. Please stop. Please listen to some kind of frequency to remove whatever this entity is that has you jerking off to women you don't even like. It's keeping you from the men that you do. It's you telling the universe, now I want women, but then you deny them, so it's keeping you stuck in like, same thing with me. I'm in the same boat. See, I already knew this, and then my shit was messed with, so I don't remember. I have an excuse. Some of you don't. Let it be known in your own way. I want this woman removed from my mind permanently, and it will, but it requires work on your end. PD, somebody with those initials, or DP, you are gay. SE. This is a first and last name, unless it's Pedro, so it could be another Pete. And this is it could be a Seth or a Sean. It's a Sean, they're letting me know, with SN. You guys are soulmates. I feel like you know each other already, okay? These guys could be cousins or something. GA. Georgie Atmos. And AA. And DS. Yeah, with the gas too, I just feel like this is like, we don't want, us women, we don't want to be gassed up, and we don't want to gas you up either. I don't think a lot of women are as attracted to men as they thought, and it's not because of your parts, it's because of your fucking demeanor, and we can tell that you don't like us. And we're just, a lot of people, we don't want to overthink the sexual, the gender thing, right? I don't want to have to sit there and go, well, am I attracted to them? Are they a woman? Why? Just do it. Your body's telling you something. Stop fighting it. It makes you angry. It causes conviction with your own self, and that's a horrible feeling. Wait till you see how free that you guys, you men are, and even for the women, where it's like, I want to leave. I wish he would leave me first. Be the first to leave if you feel like there's tension and shit like that. Go. Some of you, you're living with women and you can't stand it, and some of your boys offered you to come live, but you were concerned you were going to hook up with them. Go fucking move there and hook up with them. Let's assume that everybody has a year or two left before this crazy thing happens. Live your life as if that is the case. I would be with someone named Olympia. It just makes sense. And I wouldn't be surprised if she is one of the most beautiful, amazing women on the planet. I wouldn't allow myself to be around anything else. No, she's not a man. She's all woman. Thank you, universe. I'm going to thank the universe in advance for this one, because I already know that you bad. If I attracted you, you bad. Mate. And this is Mateo too, right? Is this a Mateo? Yeah, M-A-T. I don't know if there's usually two, but this one is Pat Tiffany. I'm not saying which one, there are many of you, but you and Mateo have this thing. You know what I mean? No, these are two men. You're both men, and you're attracted to each other, and it would just be easier for everybody if you would just go with that shit, but let's go with me, right? And now that I'm off that, divorce this woman, whoever this Glenda is, get rid of her, and be with a man instead. You keep thinking about other women you want to be with, and you don't like them. So it's now I'm stuck. I have to look at this thing all day. I can't stand her. She can't stand you either, and she may even be into women too. How many men and women are attracted to the same sex, but you're looking at each other trying to force this thing called love. Fuck love, you know what I mean? Respect and admiration and lust. Love destroys things. Love makes someone think that they own you. You said you love me, now you're my slave. You said you love me, now I expect for you to chase me. No love anymore. Yeah, I would just, if you just go with how you feel, I'm done with this. You can never go wrong. Bye.